Hello, my name is Shane Roxberry, and this is my interview project. Much of where I am now is a direct result from my parents and the sacrifices that they made to ensure that I had a successful future. I grew up in Northeast Philadelphia to a young age, and then as I started school, my parents and I moved to the suburbs. Both of my parents came from low-income families, and neither of them had the privilege of going to college or having a college education. As a result of this, when I was very young, they both worked very long, hard hours to make the money that needed to support us. My mother is an insurance agent, and my father at a sales office. After moving to the suburbs, and with my little brother just born, my father needed more income. He decided to start his own sales company, which he owned and operated out of our home, which he still runs today. This is where my interest in business first begun. From an early age, accompanying him in the office, watching him answer phones, and witnessing all the culture and professionalism, I was intrigued by all the details of the business world. As I got older, my parents sent me to a very academically advanced high school in Holy Ghost Prep. Holy Ghost was very supportive of all my interests, and they used their resources to point me in the right directions. They introduced me to programs like Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week, a business camp for students interested in all the aspects of business. I saw firsthand what it was like to be involved in marketing, finance, management, and everything else it took to run a successful company. This solidified my aspirations, and I was certain that I wanted to major in business as I was approaching college. From here, I looked toward the Fox Business School. Many of my college decisions were easier than the decisions of my fellow students because I was for certain that I wanted to attend Fox. I was drawn in by Temple University and all the resources it had to offer. The city atmosphere, the diverse culture, the outstanding reputation of the business program were all aspects of Temple that made me want to attend. Now, I'm a freshman here at Fox and looking forward to exceeding my interests and pursuing my goals as a business major. Now for an accomplishment. One of the most rewarding self-accomplishments that I have had, along with the one that I feel that was most beneficial to many people, was my contributions to school spirit during my senior year of high school. My high school has always had a rich tradition, a tradition of sports success and good school spirit. Each year, after the graduating seniors leave, the school looks to one leading senior to encourage people to attend events, to lead chants, and to ensure that the school is represented in not only an enthusiastic way, but in a classy way. As the year started, I found myself to be that person. I fell into that role. I was attending all the sports games, both home and away. I was making Facebook groups for the important games, posting signs around the school, and doing whatever I could to generate as much spirit as possible. It worked. We had over 90% of the student body at a few games, and we were known to be very loud and very relentless. Our varsity basketball coach, Tony Chapman, who had been coaching for over 30 years, remarked that he had never seen this many people at the games in his entire career as a coach. Our team made it very far that year, advancing to the quarterfinals in the state playoffs. Although as the games went on, they were farther and farther away from our school, we rented and sent buses, 3 busloads of students to the fans, to away games to watch our team battle to the end. At graduation, I received the School Spirit Award. While I was presented with it, our president told me that I had deserved this award more than any student in the history of the school. Although this was a great compliment and a feeling that I was truly proud of, I did not put this effort in to receive the award. I did it for my school, and for my friends, and for the athletes that deserved every ounce of support that we had. These games during the basketball season were truly the most rewarding and the most fun times of my life. With a little communication, leadership, and shared vision, I was able to contribute the most I could to our school spirit. Out of all the lessons and different topics presented in this class, it is hard to say which I value most or least important. But one conclusion that I can make that involves everything that was taught in the class is the importance of unity in an organization. This unity lies in the organization's visions, values, and mission. Whether it is the compassionate leadership, effective communication, or shared values amongst all levels of the company, an organization is truly like a community. Each person in the organization, just like a community, has a duty to fill. These duties are both individual and communal. They have tasks to perform, people to train, and attitudes to convey. The culture of this organization affects all aspects of productivity and communication. If a company wants to succeed, they need to ensure that they select the right people that will fit in and that these people will perform to the level that is desired and in the fashion that represents the values of a company. Change, whether it is positive or negative, is unavoidable in a company. A company that has great culture, organization, and communication will respond to a change better than a company that is more individualistic or not as closely bound. With a unique and tightly wound culture, employees at all levels of the organization will be happier and in the workplace and more enthusiastic about coming to work, which is a proven factor of productive working. No matter what the aspect of the organization is, if a company acts as a team to achieve goals that are in the best interest of the community, the company is bound for success.